What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to this channel if you're new. In this video I wanted to talk about BUSD, the Binance USD, as most of you know it. A stablecoin has had quite a lot of news about it in the last month. So in this video I just wanted to show you my analysis and my report on whether I think BUSD is still safe and whether it's going to still exist in the next 6 months. So what we'll do is we'll take a look, we'll really go into depth about some of the cash they have and the treasuries they hold. What does it mean? What are the risks? And then my assessment on whether it's safe to hold it. As you all know, USDC depacked. It's still depacked at this moment. BUSD was a little bit depacked, not that much. And then yesterday when USDC went up again, it also went a little bit above the pack, which is actually not beneficial for them, but all right. But right now it's fairly stable. It's around $1. It's at $1 right now, and otherwise it's like 0.7 cents, 0.7% below. So just wanted to talk about it, mainly because and the main event why I wanted to do this is this. What happened this morning, that the Binance CEO announces that the recovery funds conversion went from BUSD to native crypto, right? So it was in BUSD, that $1 billion, and now he's bringing it in tokens such as BTC and Ethereum. So that creates a little bit of FUD, and that creates a little bit of fear around BUSD, especially also after it was sued by the SEC, as most of you know, sued that it was a security, which is I'm not sure how that lawsuit is going to go for the SEC, but nonetheless, both of these events introduce fear about BUSD. So as most of you know, BUSD is called the Binance USD coin, right? It's like it's from Binance, but that's actually not true. It's issued by Paxos. It's issued probably in some sort of a coordinates with Binance, because in the end, it's also a little bit of marketing, right? If it's the Binance USD, then Binance is doing good, then BUSD must be doing good as well. But it's issued by Paxos. They no longer mint it right now after the lawsuit by the SEC, but you can still redeem it for normal dollars or to USDP, which is their other stablecoin. So it's approved and regulated by the New York State Department of Financial Services, and it's backed by dollars. So what I wanted to check out is it really backed? So right now we're going to check the latest report, which is this one, and I'm going to try to zoom in. What you'll see here, and I told you we're really going to dive into the numbers, and I'm going to quickly do my face away right now so you can see. This was March the 9th. At that point of time, they had tokens outstanding of 8.4 billion, so 8.4 billion BUSD, which is still kind of the same right now. And basically what they have backing it is real US dollars, but not a lot of that is in cash. Only 700 million is in cash. Most of the other ones are in treasury debt, or treasury bills or treasury debt. So basically the United States, they give out these bills, which basically allows them to get money, right? Get money from companies, institutions, that kind of thing. It is worth a lot though. Sometimes it trades a little bit above market value, which we will talk about, but it's worth this. This is what it will be redeemable for at its maturity date. And that might be very difficult to understand. Let me know if you have questions about that, but hopefully throughout the video you'll understand better. So currently backing BUSD, the stablecoin, it is all of this. So the cash right here, and they have a lot of US Treasury debt. You can see that the maturity date sometimes is 2049. That doesn't mean that they can not sell it before the time. Treasury debt is tradable, and there's a lot of liquidity in that. So they have a very short-term treasury bills of 2.8 billion. As you can see, the market value is a little bit higher. Sometimes that happens, but right now they actually have a little bit more of that in market value, but the intrinsic value is this. And the same goes for the treasury debt, which is a little bit more long-term, but still very much tradable. It's a very liquid market. Which is $4.9 billion in intrinsic value, but it's 90 million right now at market value. That might differ. That might also become a little bit less if the economy. Usually, if the economy is worse, it actually gets more. So yeah, that's economics, which we will not talk about. So, but right now, and they have cash deposits. So right now they have a total net assets of $8.44 billion. which, as you can see, is $40 million more than the total tokens outstanding. So they're actually at a little, they're actually over collateralized. And I don't want to take a look at the market value, because that market value can differ a lot. But if you would take the market value, they're like 140 million above what is issued right now. So they still have a lot of cash, and it's over collateralized by 40 million. So even if the SEC lawsuit, for example, and there I am again. So even if the SEC wins the lawsuit and they sue them for like 30 million, then they can still take that as of right now in terms of cash that they have on hand. The problem arises with that some of these bills, even though it's quite liquid, it's not in cash. So if in a short period of time, a lot of people want to redeem their BUSD for normal US dollars, then you might have a problem that first of all, they lose the peg on the short-term basis, which we have also seen. But second of all, also that they just do not have the cash right away. In general, my thoughts on that and my final conclusion is that there right now is not a problem with BUSD. The only way in which I could see a problem coming is if they have a massive bank run, but they will only be short-term problems, because I think on the long term, they still have enough cash to actually cover that, even if they are sued by the SEC with like $40 million at this point of time. All right, so I don't think there is, I don't think there's a problem with BUSD, but as most of you know, fear in the markets is quite strong and can do a lot of bad things. And apart from that, and that's also one of the reasons to kind of go back to this. Apart from that, why the Binance CEO probably removed it from BUSD to native crypto is that it is heavily reliant on the US economy. If the US economy crashes, if we go into a big recession, normally treasury debt goes up in market value, but it could also, if the state is in trouble, could also drop down significantly, and then they do have a problem, because most of it is in debt bonds and in debt, and not in cash deposits. So that's my final take. In the end, I don't think you need to worry, but fear is a very strong thing in crypto. So I still hold my BUSD, but I do not have a significant portion of my stablecoins in BUSD. I am differentiated and I diversify my stablecoin holdings, and I would advise you to do the same. But that's my final report and analysis and research on that. If you have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.